Hey everybody, this is Dr. Lakeisha J. Cole of thefaithoutcome.com, and today I am at the doctor's office. I had some issues with my left eye. Some of you are aware that I had surgery on my right eye, and now my left eye is seeming to experience the same thing. So I'm at the doctor's office. Shout out to Georgia Retina. And also, I want to give a shout out to Noel. Just a very nice, positive energy, spirit. And I'm so glad that I met her today and talked with her. And, it just feels good when you come to the doctor's office, any medical visit, and you have a pleasant experience and you meet people who are just warm and kind, because as I stated in my last video, when I had to get surgery for my right eye, I gave a shout out to a lot of the staff because everybody was so nice, and it feels so good because oftentimes you're afraid of the unknown, like what's going on. All you can do is try your best to describe what you're experiencing. So I'm just glad that everybody here, I'm at a different location today, but still, everybody that I've experienced so far is just been really great, and it makes a world of difference. So I'm giving a shout out to Georgia Retina, Macon, Georgia, and things are going well so far. I'm waiting to be seen for the rest of my examination. But I have my contacts out right now, so I am nearsighted, and everything is blurry. And now, I do use reading glasses, so I just have a lot, going on, and it is sometimes a challenge getting around now and just how things change. So I want to, just continue to encourage everybody to, stay hopeful when you have any health issues or medical concerns that you have and you feel like you're alone. You're not. There are other people who are dealing with some things for the first time in their life, and, they feel that uncertainty, and sometimes you feel like you're alone, but you're not. And I just want to continue to encourage people and let you know that there are a lot of health professionals that are great at what they do, and they're actually in their calling, and they're just really warm and friendly and encouraging, and they know how to make you feel good with just your experience and what you're going through. So shout out to all of the health professionals who are doing that. Yeah, but I'll be moving on. Oh, there is yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention, my eyes are dilated now, so we're in the process of dilation for the next step. So I also wanted to say, I'll probably put this in the later portion of my video, but I really just want to encourage people who are just going through a phase in their life, and it's still positive to say that you may be going through some things that, yes, that's me. Here I go. Gonna see what's going on. Also want to give a shout out to Tina, Miss Tina. She's sweet.
Oh my goodness.
Very nice. I'm doing the next portion of my eye. I also want to give a shout out to Heather. And yeah.
Hi, Miss Cole.
Hi,
how are you? I'm
Yes,
Dr. Sariji.
it's nice to meet you.
So you were following up with Dr. Patel. You had surgery on your right eye.
Yes.
And you started to have some problem on the left eye.
Yes.
When did it start?
I would say that it must have started maybe, was it last month? October, maybe the middle of the month.
Mm-hmm. Then it got worse.
Well, I wouldn't say that it's gotten worse. It's just, I think because I did just experience the right eye, I was able to recognize, okay, this is exactly what was happening to my right eye. And so it felt like everything that I was seeing, it seemed like it was the same experience. All I do know for sure is that the last appointment I had, it wasn't doing it then.
Yeah, any problem.
So yeah.
So let me show you your
quickly.
pictures. You're right. So what's happening? This is the picture. Are you familiar with the picture? This is your left eye picture from June, okay? So this is a cross-sectional pictures. It cuts through your retina. This is inside the retina. This is your fovea. And can you see this white line? It's your eye gel, okay? So this is inside the eyeball. And it looks like it was making some traction on your retina, this eye gel. Everyone has the eye gel. Within age, it starts to separate from the surface of the retina, but during this separation, sometimes it attached tightly on some areas, like this, okay? But now today, you can see it is trying to separate, it's pulling more, and it's making this problem on the left eye as it did on the right eye. Okay. And likely Dr. Patel is gonna offer surgery to this one as well. Okay. During the separation, sometimes you can develop like other problems on the other part of the eye. Okay. I'm gonna take a look if you have any other problem, but for this one, we're gonna refer again to Dr. Patel for the surgery evaluation. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is I just can't pull it up to where you can like zoom in or out because it wouldn't take me.
Thank you.
That's the right eye. Yeah.
Let's fix the picture today to discuss with okay. You have two small tear. We are gonna take the pictures. I'm gonna show them. It is a little bit concerning because your eye gel making the same traction on these tears, and it's detach your retinal area. Okay? I would like to do laser around them. Okay. Let's take the pictures. Let me show. can you make her to look down, okay?
Okay.
Then
Well, that was an intense eye exam, but I'm grateful because I really, you know, want you. Okay. Okay, so everybody, this is Dr. Cole. I'm coming back. I have had my left eye examined, and now I have to have a laser procedure done, and they're just going to go ahead and do that now. My eyes, I have numbing drops in both of them right now, and I'm just, honestly, I'm glad because I'm just glad that when you're able to identify a problem, you can get it fixed. And right now it's getting fixed. So I feel good about that. And, you know, this will all be behind me, but I'm just grateful because I knew that, you know, things were going on and I was trying to explain it to people. I was trying to explain it to my job. And, you know, I think people try to understand, but they don't understand if they haven't gone through it. And today, I'm getting things worked on and fixed. So, I'm here, and, you know, my classes will definitely be canceled today. I will have a doctor's note to send my department heads, and I'll let my students know that, you know, really I had a medical procedure that, you know, I didn't have on the books today. So I'll just continue with them next week. But yeah, this is what I'm experiencing right now. Okay, so I'm back in these. So I have a retinal tear, 2 retinal tears in my left eye, and then, which is requiring me to have the laser procedure, and then I also still will have to have a surgery for my left eye as well for what's going on with my macula. So yeah, so now I have to have my left eye done, but I don't know when I'll be scheduled for my surgery because I'll be scheduled for the laser procedure next Tuesday. And then I am going to have a follow-up for my right eye, which was my last follow-up after my surgery in July. And then my surgery for my left eye will be scheduled when it's scheduled. And that doesn't include tomorrow's visit for my other medical appointment that has nothing to do with my eyes. So honestly, you know, I'm relieved because, like I said, when you're trying to explain to people who don't get to see the documentation, or they don't get to see you at the doctor's offices where the physicians are telling you what's going on, and the physicians, they know that, okay, no, you can't work, or you need to do this, and I don't want you to do any of this. And you have to do that for your job. Sometimes it's difficult for people to understand, your employers, even some of your coworkers, that the task that you're normally able to complete, you can't all of the sudden because something has happened medically. And I'm just grateful, really, to have this news, because it confirms what I've been trying to tell everybody who I shared it with, which is not many. Only people who I was obligated to let know what's going on with me, which is, my employers and those people who manage or supervise my work. But yeah, so I'm back in these glasses, and I have to schedule these things around my schedule. And I'm just getting this news today, so I will be letting my employer know about what's going on. And like I said, I'm the kind of person, I'm, as far as attendance for work, like, I don't miss days. And I make that known unless it's a medical emergency or some other type of emergency that has me physically or biologically hindered, preventing me from being able to work, then I just don't. I don't miss. So I'm getting ready to go home now and share this news with my husband. And the doctor, she just wants me to rest, because again, I was going to get the procedure today, and I've already, received the medication. So I really do. And it's a lot of physical manipulation to the eye, like a lot of pressing and a lot of light, shining directly in and through your eyes. So sometimes people don't understand that that's uncomfortable. Like, to somebody I'm working with, if you didn't have that done today, then you don't really know. If you haven't had these procedures or eye exams, like, we use our eyes for majority of the work that we do, for everything that we do, for those of us who have sight. And it's just, I don't know, I guess I'm on a different level when it comes to understanding things and being a little bit more sensitive in areas where maybe, some years and decades ago, maybe I wouldn't have understood. But now I'm living it. And like, do you think I want to walk around or miss work, or, just be mentally disturbed because of everything that's going on in my life? And like I said, it's been a really challenging last month. The month of October, and then it's filtered into November. And with the holidays coming up, and also Thanksgiving, Christmas holiday, New Year's, I don't want to be dealing with this kind of stuff. I want to just have it all out of the way. And, you know, it's just, I'm telling you, my miracle is here, because there's no way that I'm going through all this for nothing. Like, it's a reason. It's a reason, and my miracle is on its way. It's on its way. That's exactly why I'm experiencing all this, because I'm in the process of my dreams coming to pass. The weather has definitely increased now. I need to turn this heat off. When I left home, my appointment was at 8. It is lunchtime now. This is how long. It's 12 o'clock. So I have been here for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Sure have. And, you know, and I'm going home to rest. And, you know, I don't want to sound insensitive, but honestly, you know, right now, this is nothing that I could have even known. And I'm going home. I'm going to rest. I'm not feeling guilty about taking my time to rest, or even having to have these procedures and going on and getting them taken care of. I'm just going to go ahead and do that, because I want to be in the best health that I can be. And, you know, I don't want to be worried and stressed about none of this stuff. What is going on? Wait a minute now. Hold on. What is going on? Oh my goodness. I don't want to be stressed about none of this stuff. I just don't. But I have declared and decreed my miracle, and I really could care less what people think about it. Oh, that's whatever. I am allowing myself to reap the full benefits of everything. You know, everything that I can benefit in my life, I'm allowing myself to benefit. I'm gonna benefit from for every miracle, blessing, favor that God has for me. I'm gonna receive it. Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. Let me just. I'm letting it. Oh, I don't know. Right. Let me just. Yeah, I just wanna be better. I really do. I wanna be better. Wanna be better, and I will be better soon. I will definitely be better, and I'm already feeling better mentally, because like I said, you know, just trying to let people know that you are being truthful and honest about what's going on with you. You know, and that it is a lot, you know, for somebody who that's their field. They can tell y'all know she's really experiencing some things, and is something that needs to be taken care of. But I'm a hard worker, and I believe in doing my job well. And as a health professional, teaching the health sciences and working as a health professional, it's very important that people know and understand that as health professionals, we have to take our own advice. We have to take our own advice, which means take care of yourself. And sometimes our work interferes with us. One of these places was where we had our tailor for my wedding. She was on this street 25 years ago. But I am taking care of myself, and I could have turned there. I'm taking care of myself, and I'm doing what's best for me, and I'm just trusting that everything else will work itself out. It will. I'm not stressing, and I'm not allowing myself anymore. If I was in the past, I'm not now. I'm not feeling bad or guilty about, oh, this is what I need to do for myself. If I need to take off from work or whatever I need to do, I'm going to do it, because I know that I'm being honest and truthful about what's going on with me and my health, and it needs to be taken care of. What kind of health professional am I to tell people to take care of their health and do what's best for you as a self-help motivational author and speaker, and then I'm dealing with some things, and I just need to neglect myself because I have a job or I have things I have to do, and I have to really trust that. For me, I trust God, and I know that I'm discovering this is new for me, but God already knew. My belief is that God already knew that I would be going through this at this time. God already knew I would have these health concerns and issues, and now I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take care of myself and rest and do everything. And financially, I just trust that God already took care of that. A way has already been made. I'm on my way. I'm in the process right now, like I said, of my dreams coming to pass. And a lot of times when you're right on the verge of that, manifestation, a lot of times things around you just look chaotic. They really do. They seem chaotic, and you sometimes you're going through, but it's all good because everything is working out for me. Everything has its place, rightful place in my life, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But Like, the kind of person I am, seriously, like, I was really feeling bad because I almost felt guilty for feeling like I needed health care or medical care because, oh, well, I need to be working. And that's just, or people won't understand and let me, no. God has a way. God is going to take care of me financially. I'm putting that energy out there, and I'm going to continue to put it out there. Anything that along these concerns, things that I can't control, beyond my control, I trust God to take care of them. God will take care of my financial needs so that I can take care of my health. I totally believe that. So everything, all my obligations and everything I need to take care of and that I would normally take care of, that will be interrupted because of my medical procedures, and it's going to be taken care of. I know it. And I trust that. So I know it and I trust that. Sure do. I sure do. I think I might go through the city. But just to have because I'm it's just different now. I'm living in a new space and time, and I feel differently about a lot of things, and a lot of it is just really new. I didn't know I was gonna feel this way in my life this year. Like, when things change for you, you don't even know, your next month might be completely different. You might have a completely and totally different mindset than you have than you have right now. Totally different mindset. Totally different mindset. But I am not stressing anymore about taking care of myself. Anybody who doesn't understand or want to work with me, organizations, people, stuff like that, I am freeing myself and trusting God that I'm going to do what is best and let God do what God does, which is take care. God takes care of me. God takes care of me. And God will take care of me. Everything I need, my miracle is on its way. I'm not discouraged by this at all. I'm actually happy to say that I'm experiencing this to the point that I can. It's warm out here today. I feel like a spring day. Ooh, hot. I ain't turning no air on. But yeah, I'm telling you, like, I'm just gonna be free in my spirit because, you know, I'm just learning a lot of things that I really wasn't thinking about prior, with, you know, how sometimes our responsibilities and obligations and things, they can stress you so much to the point that that's why a lot of people are sick and dying, you know, from health ailments, because we allow things sometimes to keep us from taking care of things that we know they need to be taken care of. Because, well, we have this and that to do, and, you know, I gotta do what I have to do. Yeah, you're doing it now, and somewhere, if you're neglecting your body and your health, it's going to show somewhere else. You're not gonna get away with that. Like, when you need to take care of yourself, you just need to do it. You sure do. You just need to do it. And yep, you sure do. You just need to do it, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing what I have to do, and I'm not feeling any negativity about doing what's necessary, because I still believe in my heart that I will be blessed for doing the right thing. You know, and I haven't always cared about that, and, you know, just like a lot of people who have responsibilities, you'll find an excuse to cover why you don't need to do something right now for yourself. And a lot of people are getting a lot of things done in their lives because they're not taking care of things that need to be done. You know, a lot of health concerns are being neglected. A lot of procedures that really actually need to be performed are being neglected, and it's doing something to people, you know, later on down the road. And so we just, you know, we have to learn to have balance and trust more. You know, trust God to take care of us and make sure everything is good. But that's it for right now.